Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the On JK Sports Network. I'm JK, and joining me tonight are our esteemed football analysts, Sofia and Marc. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, JK.
Good evening, JK.
As the Premier League season approaches its climax, the competition is intensifying across the table. Tonight, we'll analyse the current standings, discuss team performances, and share our predictions for the remainder of the season. Let's kick things off with a look at the current Premier League table, particularly the heated battle for the top four and Champions League qualification. Sofia, can you walk us through the latest?
Certainly, JK. As of April 11th, 2025, the race is incredibly tight. Nottingham Forest is the surprise package, currently third with 57 points, despite dealing with multiple injuries. Chelsea and Newcastle both sit on 53 points, though Newcastle has a game in hand. Manchester City is sixth with 52, but they're facing a tough run-in without key players like Erling Haaland. Aston Villa is right behind on 51, while Fulham and Brighton are still in the mix with 48 and 47 points respectively.
Marc, with those standings in mind, who do you see having the edge in the top four race?
It's a complicated picture, JK. Nottingham Forest has shown real grit, but their injury situation makes it hard to say if they'll hold on. Chelsea's been unpredictable, especially away from home. Newcastle's game in hand helps, but depth and consistency are concerns. City's pedigree is undeniable, but their schedule and injuries make the climb steeper. Aston Villa, thanks to Unai Emery's tactical flexibility, could take advantage if the others falter.
Let's shift to the other end of the table, the relegation battle. Sofia, what are some of the key issues facing the newly promoted teams?
This season's promoted sides, Southampton, Leicester City and Ipswich Town, are all fighting to stay up. The jump from the Championship has been especially brutal. These clubs have leaned too heavily on Premier League cast-offs instead of bold, strategic scouting, and tactically, their managers have mostly copied Premier League norms rather than innovating in ways that might unsettle more established sides.
Marc, what should these teams be doing differently to improve their chances?
They need to think outside the box, off the pitch and on it. Smarter scouting to find under-the-radar talent, implementing tactics that highlight their own strengths, and building a tight-knit team culture could be game changers. Looking at models like Brighton and Brentford could really pay off.
Now let's take a look at this weekend's Premier League fixtures. Saturday, April 12th, Manchester City versus Crystal Palace at 12:30 BST. Brighton and Hove Albion versus Leicester City at 3 o'clock BST. Nottingham Forest versus Everton at 3 o'clock BST. Southampton versus Aston Villa at 3 o'clock BST. Arsenal versus Brentford at 5:30 BST. And on Sunday, April 13th, Chelsea versus Ipswich Town at 2 o'clock BST. Liverpool versus West Ham United at 2 o'clock BST. Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Tottenham Hotspur at 2 o'clock BST. Newcastle United versus Manchester United at 4:30 BST. These matches promise some serious drama, with major implications at both ends of the table. Let's talk transfers. Sofia, there's been buzz about Arsenal eyeing Real Madrid's young midfielder Arda Güler. What do we know?
Reports suggest Arsenal is considering a £30 to £40 million move for Güler. He's been compared to Odegaard in style and trajectory. Injuries have limited his minutes at Real, but the talent is clearly there. That said, Arsenal might prioritise other areas this summer, so it's unclear if this move will happen.
Marc, any other rumours catching your eye?
Yes. Arsenal is reportedly interested in Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, with rumors of a €150 million offer. It's ambitious, and if true, it signals serious intent to beef up their attack. But we'll have to see how the summer unfolds.
As we near the final stretch of the Premier League season, the battles for Champions League spots and survival are more intense than ever. Sofia, Marc, thanks for your insights.
Thank you, JK.
And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Stay with JK Sports Network for continued coverage and analysis of the Premier League. Until next time, enjoy the football.